Brendan Walter, thank you so much for coming on Talk of the Town. Congratulations on your upcoming album, Disappearing Days. Tell me a little bit about it. How are you feeling about this rollout?
I feel great. Yeah, this is our very first project, very first intentional project we put out. And yeah, it's called Disappearing Days. It's about kind of the ups and downs of growing up. There's some touches on falling in love, trying to pick up a gal, all the way to, bar fights as well. So.
Wish I would've known what I didn't know, what I'm learning right now. Stuck here behind the 8-ball, still figuring out. Couldn't wait for something else, couldn't wait for Friday night till they killed the lights. Disappearing days, fading into gray. Maybe I'm the one who doesn't make it hard to say.
Well, so there's I really enjoyed this album. It's making it was an incredible experience. It was our first time kind of getting in the studio and having session players and ideas thrown around, and like working with a real studio and getting to work on that was awesome. But yeah, I'd say the overall thesis of this album is just kind of growing up and feeling a little bit behind. And I graduated school 2 years ago at the age of 25 because I played hockey for a long time. And starting out of school and not like necessarily knowing what direction you're going, and then really taking a 180 from what I was doing to go pursue this music thing, it's definitely a daunting task. So I think everything I've learned along the way, we've poured into this album. So very proud of it.
I can see you and me on the brink of forever and ever. I don't know how it goes, but I'm holding a letter close to my chest. It says, call me by my name. I don't like this game.
I mean, it is a fantastic album. I've been listening to it top to bottom today. And I want to tell you, the essence that I was picking up of influence, I was hearing Noah Kahan, I was hearing Tyler Childers. Can you talk to me about kind of your musical influences?
Absolutely, yeah.
And if you kind of try to intermix some of that into your album.
For sure, absolutely, yeah. So, I mean, I didn't grow up, I'm from Texas, I'm from Dallas, Texas originally. I didn't grow up really listening to like country music all that much. I mean, I grew up on my dad's CDs, which was, classic rock. And,
I relate, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. So, my first concert was Van Halen's last tour, and that was like Mecca to me. I mean, that was awesome. I got to see, Eddie and Alex in the flesh. It was pretty, remarkable. But I picked up the guitar after hearing Mumford & Sons for the first time, and that was like, I just loved that sound. And going into the country world, I was introduced, when I first started really listening to country, I was introduced to Tyler Childers in like 2015. And I think that translation from like the Mumford & Sons sound to Tyler sound, which is just kind of like, it's folky, it's songwritery, it's telling a story, which is like something that I've really tried to, incorporate in my music. But there's also touches of like, early 2000s rock, which I loved listening to on like our hockey mixes, like in the locker room and everything like that, like Blink and Sum 41 and Dashboard Confessional was a big pull for us too. But that and like Goo Goo Dolls stuff. But.
There's a lot of markers in a musician's career. Is there something that you genuinely are proud of that you've gotten under your belt so far?
Sure. Okay. Yeah. I mean, absolutely. This year has been huge for us. I mean,
I feel like that might be an understatement.
Yeah.
It's been a very big year for you.
Absolutely. I mean, like if you want to boil it down to numbers, then there's not much to talk about. But like at the end of the day, like we really took, I took a personal gamble just even doing this.
Yeah.
And then this year we just signed our first record deal with Records and Sony, and that was our first time where I was like, oh, people care about what we're doing, and that's awesome. Like, before this, when we made this album last year in the fall, and nobody cared at all. Like, Grady and I kind of sat down and we were like, all right, we're releasing a bunch of singles, like nothing's not happening, but not substantial things are not happening right now. Like, let's just stop, let's make a cohesive project, and let's just try and class ourselves as this is our career, this is what we're doing. And luckily we kept working hard, and I had some label conversations here and there, but it was mostly just like, nice to meet you. We'll blow up. We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
But signing that contract was really nice, and it's been great working with the amazing people over at both of those companies. And but I'd say I'm most proud of that, and I'm also most proud of the fact that I get to play with a band this year and with some of my best friends.